bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out.
So you think that was Santa? No, it was an NSA guy dressed as Santa. Now, too, all these federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies tapping into your private cell phone data and listening in on God knows what. The judge is furious and wants to give them all a big old lump of legal coal.
Well, they deserve more than a lump of coal. They deserve an indictment, because this is a violation. In our home state of New Jersey, it's a violation of state law. It's a violation of federal law everywhere. And it's a violation of the Constitution. Here's what they're doing. Local police, seeing what the NSA is getting away with by capturing every text and email and phone call and recording it and copying it, are now beginning to do the same thing. They have, for $400,000, and I'm going to tell you at the end of this segment where the $400,000 came from, bought a device that looks like a cell tower, and it attracts cell phone calls to it. They set up that device wherever they want, and every cell phone call within whatever the distance is, 100 yards, a quarter of a mile, a half mile, is routed in there. And they record those cell phone conversations.
The actual conversation.
The actual conversation. They don't have a search warrant. They're doing this on their own in case we need to know who's making the phone calls, in case one of them is a bad guy. Guess what? The Fourth Amendment says that in case is unconstitutional. That's not the way you fight crime in this country. If you have a bad guy, you present evidence, you go to a judge, you get a search warrant. You don't listen to the innocent conversations of 100,000 people in order to find one bad guy. That's what's happening.
Dick Cheney says, be careful what you wish for, though. You want to dial that back, you dial our threat up.
Be careful what you wish for. What kind of a country will we have if the government watches our every move? This morning we learned that the FBI is selectively tapping into computers that have a camera on the top of the screen, so that without you knowing it, the FBI, if it wants to, will be watching you in your home, whether the computer is on or off. That is exactly what George Orwell predicted in 1948. Where's the $400,000 coming from? Federal stimulus money.
Whoa.
Which is supposed to stimulate the economy, not the local police.
I was thinking of you. Did you see the 10 finalists for Times Man of the Year? One of them is Miley Cyrus. Another is Ed Snowden.
In my opinion, I know this is popular in some quarters and very unpopular in others, Edward Snowden is an American hero for having the fidelity to the Constitution and personal courage to reveal the greatest organized plot to violate the Fourth Amendment in the history of the country. Without him, we wouldn't know any of this.
Dick Cheney says he's a traitor. File him on treason.
Dick Cheney is of the view that it doesn't matter how you keep people safe. I am of the view that the founders wanted safety within the confines of the Constitution.
Gotcha. All right. I'll put you as a maybe on Snowden. Judge, thank you. In the meantime, the judge may like Ed Snowden making Times top 10 people of the year. Did Dick Cheney just tell me he would prefer, well, Miley?